Back, back for some more Zelda. We just finished Misery Mire there. Now we're gonna be on our way to Turtle Rock. All we're missing is the Quake Medallion. So let's first transport ourselves back to actual Hyrule proper. We'll call upon our trusty duck, who can carry our weight somehow. He's a magic duck, alright? Don't question that too much. I'm trying to think where the nearest teleporter is. Maybe right there. This can get me back to the Dark World. Here we go, and now we just have to go to the place where Zora's domain is in the Light World. And we'll be able to obtain the Quake Medallion, which we will need to enter into Turtle Rock. And then we have only 2 dungeons remaining after that. As I said, the reason why I want to do Turtle Rock first is because A, I'm curious as to if it's just these 2 dungeons that you need to get the yellow sword, or do you need to do dungeon 5 also to enable the yellow sword? And B, because the yellow sword is so much fun that you don't want to just get it like on the very last of the game, right before facing Ganon, which if you go in order of the dungeons, that's what happens. You don't get it until just finishing Turtle Rock, basically. So you have it for Ganon's Tower. That's it. Not ideal. You want to be able to use it on a few things. That's one of the big draws of the randomizer, to be honest, is that, you know, sometimes you have an extra challenging run, and then other times you'll find the yellow sword the first chest you check. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. Indeed I will. Thankfully we've been cursed with a magic meter that only depletes at half the rate. Our curse is overflowing with magic, apparently. According to the bat who put the curse on us. That strange bat guy. Alright, we need to be in the Light World, because the only way to get to Turtle Rock is to go to Death Mountain. I briefly got stuck on that enemy. Let's talk to the old man, get him to heal us up. Making our way to Death Mountain. Gotta look up for these wild meatballs once more. Oh, both fell in the almost exact same spot. That was tricky. Tektites, get out of here. Series, an enemy staple. A Zelda staple, if you will. Tektites. Common wildlife. Common fauna, tektites, you know. Nothing new. Darn. I hate when you do that. These gotta be the strangest goddamn enemies in the game. Like, does anybody... There's no way to kill them, right? I'm not just ridiculous. I've never... If there is, I've never found a way. As far as I know, they're impervious to any attacks you throw at them. Yes, there is a heart piece there. But I'm gonna go to the dark world first. First I'm gonna take a walk over here and look at the scenery. Alright. It looked good, but now we're gonna go to the dark world. No, I didn't. I don't. I know what the pattern is. I know the pattern. See? I got it. Here we are. Famous, or should I say infamous, Turtle Rock. Dun dun dun. Now. Wonder if I should get these heart pieces first. I think you get this heart piece through here. You can also get a bunch of money here. Because, you know, we're just always dying for money. The one thing I'm saying we always need in this game, money. You're not overly abundant in money or anything. One of these sides has a small fairy fountain. And I used one of... Hey. Set it free? That's not what we're doing here. Since I already used one of my blue potions, I might as well replenish the bottle. Down below, I'm thinking that you can't get a heart piece. Could be totally off base, though. I mean, it would be nothing to check it, would it? Ah. I mean... I'm sure it would send some people into the realm of annoyance if I didn't get it, but I'm just not confident if one is there or not. But I don't know where else I'd be missing it at the same time. Can't remember where I haven't looked. It's not like I need the heart to beat Ganon in any way. I don't need a key, do I? I think I'm mistaken in that. Yes. I just need to go this way. I think in those jars is magic, which I will save. So I gotta have all these torches lit at the same time. This is my last chance to light this one. And that one. Now I do have my cape, like I was saying before, for newcomers to this game, you don't have to just use dodging and sword fighting, right? You can use those items available to you. Like right here, you could use this, right? I think the Cane of Brynja would also work for you. And you might be worried about using magic, but this is actually the perfect dungeon to use lots of magic because they're constantly trying to refill it for you. Because they know you're using your cane here. This enemy's a strange one. You can kill him super quick if you can sort of like attack the head. If you get at a certain angle, it makes it easier. It's funny how actually that cane sets off that that color thing. Those guys are quite annoying and they take a lot of health. But then again, if you get hurt by them, you can just come down here and make yourself a fairy. You actually have 2 chances to make a fairy because you got this guy here. Now we go through some weird Mario-like pipes. Now here, it's easy, you just remember to go the first pipe first, the second pipe second. Then you're good to go. This, I'd like to close myself back down here so I don't have to deal with those at the same time. Since, you know, you're gonna basically end up a bunny. I think you can use powder on that enemy as well, but it's much harder to do than to do it with the anti-fairies, for example. Now I don't know if this matters which way this is, so I'm just gonna hit it to be safe. Now this will get me the big key. Now we can get to that item. So see, now you sort of just do a little circle. We're back in this room again. Come back down here. Get up those stairs, Link. You got it. You can do it, man. Second pipe second. See? Nothing to it. I mean, this game's so accessible, you know, like 7-year-old me could beat this. Mind you, it did take me a bit. Lots of puzzle solving. Those guys take a lot of hearts. I'm glad I have 2 fairies. Not sure how many hearts they take, but it must be a bit. Ah, yes, and now... You know what? Here's where I'm gonna get one of the heart pieces. I think it's down at this end. Right here. Ledge you can only reach from that dungeon. There we go. That's looking better. For a second it was like, I don't know where I'm gonna find that last heart piece. Thankfully, it was there. I was thinking I was gonna set off some people for sure. Anyone watching this in the future. So this shield is great. It can reflect beams. I don't know if that means all beams. Like it can't reflect those eye beams. I don't think, can it? Yeah, see, from the side is your best way. I remember rats come out of this hole. No? Yeah. They tried to trick me. They knew. Somehow they knew. They knew that I knew. Those rats. Sneaky, sneaky rats. This room's kind of funny. I'll tell you something funny about this room. Oh. When I was a kid, sometimes I would do this, and then I would get to the door, and it would be closed. So for the longest time, up until well into my 30s, I thought that you had to put a block there, like with your cane, the cane of Brynja or whatever. No, I think you just have to take the right path, which I did not do, by the way. I think it was, oh yeah, okay, I see. This way, this way, this way. It's just a maze. So I used to do the cane of Brynja and make a block and try and put it on that damn button and then make my way all the way around. Literally no need to do that. Actually, are these all only gonna give me like 1 coin? Is that the deal with them? I wonder. Let's just assume that is the deal with them. And that being the case, all we want is the key. Look at this guy, he was stuck. Do I need a key? No. No, I do not need a key. Pro tip: summon the platform first and then get this pot. Aha. Then you got just that little bit of extra magic, because you're gonna want it. Mind you, I have some blue potion to work with, so we're gonna be all good. I'll go for the ice guy first here, since he alters the ground. Ouch. The head of the thing got me good. I want to pause it here. Wanted to refill my health. There we go. Just the main course left. Tonight, Link dines on turtle soup. rock turtle soup, but it's still turtle soup. It tastes alright, he says. Link likes it. Link enjoys it. Rock turtle soup. I mean, look at what he's going through to have some, for crying out loud. It's clearly good, people. Rock turtle soup, try it today. Another maiden? Oh, it's Princess Zelda, look at that. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Some maidens still need your help though. Once you rescue them all, go to Ganon's tower. We, who are the bloodline of the wise men, will then use our power to break Ganon's barrier. Larry, you must return peace to this country. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Tried to go from memory and almost fucked it up. Alright. Here's the moment of truth now. Can I get the yellow sword, or do I have to beat the Ice Palace first? Just come here. I think the quickest way to check this is going to be to use this portal. Don't mind me just accidentally slipping into another dimension. Now, Link's old house, or I'd say old house as if it's like a time mechanic, but rather where Link's house is in the light world is a bomb shop. And I do have to beat the ice castle. Okay. So I have the ice castle left, and I have dungeon 3 left. Which just involves killing that guy. Well, why don't we wrap up Dungeon 3 real quick then? Ouchie. He poked me. He poked me with his spear, and it was mean. This is gonna be a weird episode. I did Turtle Rock. And now I'm thinking about going to Skull Woods. Seems weird, but what I'm thinking episode times here. So if I go wrap up Skull Woods, and then for the next one, we only have the ice dungeon left to do and Ganon's dungeon. Ganon's dungeon is surprisingly short if you know where to go. The original Zelda's is much longer. Unless I'm sure there's shorter routes you can take through that one, but I'm not nearly as familiar with original Zelda as I am with this one. So with this dungeon, we basically already have done everything. Because I needed the fire rod earlier. We just need to take care of this section. Kind of interesting how this dungeon in a lot of ways mirrors the desert dungeon, how it has the multiple entrances. I think it's actually this way. I think it might be the same again, and then it's this way. Look at that memory. And then why go through that trouble again when you can just do this? The mirror can save you time for sure. Whoops. I had trouble picking up that pot for some reason. We'll let that torch, that one light go out. Get out of here, bud. Wall master. You know, I understand why they were called wall masters in the other one. Are they called something else in this one? Because they don't really come from the wall anymore, do they? You know, they used to come directly from the wall in the original one. In the original Zelda. It would sort of phase through the wall after you. And here's the dungeon's boss. Your fire rod is actually the most effective thing against this thing. I think if you play the randomizer, they slightly change the way this boss works. Because something about hitting it right now is like, is weird. Anyway, it's one of the hardest bosses in the game because of it. And it's so easy to, even when you're shooting your fire rod at it, as you can see, it's so easy to hit the spikes in behind them instead of hit the boss. It's strange. But that takes care of him. We're only one heart away from a full life stack. Larry, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Like, did they rehearse that line? Is that the deal? Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Way ahead of you. Do you understand? I think that I do. May the weight of the hero lead to the Triforce. Look at me, I'm decked out. I get the equipment. And with that, we will be signing off for this episode, and in the next one, going for the Ice Palace and Aghanim's final tower in the Dark World. See you again.